Welcome to The Checkout. We catch up with previous Add to Cart guests and ask them 5 quick questions to get to know them better and leave you with a little extra inspiration to get through your Friday. Here's your host, Bushy.
Today's Checkout features Alice Kuepper, Head of Sustainable Business and Corporate Social Responsibility at Winning Group. Alice's broad and far-reaching role includes goals such as championing a circular economy, ensuring good visibility on supply chain ethics, and forging meaningful connections with First Nations communities. Alice, welcome to The Checkout. We had a great conversation where you shared all the amazing things that Winning Group are doing in sustainability and corporate social responsibility, starting with your Indigenous reconciliation action plans, all the way through to modern slavery acts and sustainability practices for product. We're here to dive in and learn a little bit more about you. So I've got 5 quick questions for you.
Sure.
Number 1, what's the weirdest thing that you've ever bought online?
Okay, Nathan, I know I work in e-commerce, but I actually don't really like online shopping.
I hope John's not listening to this.
Yeah. So I don't know, like to me, it's actually really still astonishing that we can buy pet food online and things like that. But personally, I still like to go to shops if I go to shops and pick out things in person. But I will say, and this sounds like I'm sucking eggs because I'm working for the company, but I will say when my washing machine broke 5 years ago, and it was probably more so 10 years ago, and it was the day before Christmas, and I had a house full of people coming, and I then went onto appliances online and picked up my washing machine, and they were there, I think it was the next day before 7 a.m. with a new washing machine, and they took the old one away on Christmas Day. I thought that was just magic. And I think that's when I fell in love with this company, because I'm like, how is this happening? A washing machine is like magically reappearing. So to me, it's still kind of not maybe weird, but magical that we can do this.
Yeah, and I could imagine that at Winning, you would have a lot of people maybe buying online for the first time that are just amazed by the experience, because it is a different experience that you normally get from online. It isn't replicated anywhere else.
No, it's not. Yeah, and then you get a truck coming with like guys that are super friendly. You know, it's 7 o'clock and it's Christmas, and they're like there with a smile on their face, bringing this bulky thing in and taking the old one away. I was like, this is just amazing.
Yeah, what do you put in those guys' food? They are always so happy and like always cheerful. Nothing's too hard. It is amazing.
Yeah, it's the culture at Winning Services.
Yeah. Oh, beautiful. All right. Well, that leads on to the second question. Who's your favourite retailer then?
So I really like to, in terms of what I personally love, is going to small little shops when I'm, for example, traveling and just finding something that's really unique and, you know, artisan and just different, I suppose. So I know this is not really the question, but yeah, that's what I like. And same probably in an online sense. So I like boutique-y, unique retail stores.
Did you find a nice little boutique in Germany that caught your attention?
I did, yes. It's just, it's just very nice because you've got all these different cultures so close. So I think there's just a really nice mix of interesting products over there.
Beautiful. Number 3, which e-commerce practice do you wish was history?
Well, from a sustainability point of view, I think that, free returns is just a real issue because it kind of incentivizes a practice that's just really bad because, there's people who just buy, 10 times more of what they need because they know they can send it back for free, and it's very unsustainable. And so, from a sustainability point of view, I wish that free returns would be shelved.
I saw H&M have just started charging customers in the UK £2, taking off their returned items that are change of mind.
Yeah.
Feels like the tide's turning, especially in Europe, around that being an expectation.
Yeah.
All right, number 4, can you recommend a podcast or a book that our listeners should immediately get into?
Yeah, look, I love the Circular Economy podcast. I think everybody needs to understand what circularity is, because it's going to be the future of business. And so just to get the basics around it, it's by the Ellen MacArthur Foundation, the Circular Economy podcast hosted by different people around the world. So it's a real international insight. I really like that.
Great. We'll put a link in the show notes there. And last question I have for you, Alice. Finish this sentence. The future of retail is?
Sustainable.
Wouldn't be anything else, would it?
That's right.
Alice, thank you for joining us on The Checkout.
Thank you.
To hear more from Alice, jump back into episode 343, where Alice shares how Winning Group tackles reverse logistics with a focus on sustainability. She tells us why slavery is not, sadly, a thing of the past, and how businesses can map out a clear and structured pathway to support reconciliation with a Reconciliation Action Plan, otherwise known as a RAP.
Thanks for listening, and until next time, keep adding to cart.